So, you're wondering, what is Fallout 3? Or at the very least, what is the game all about? Well, let me paint a mental image for you. Let's take Cyrodiil from Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and let's nuke the crap out of it. And then let's replace all the swords, arrows, and spell slinging with shotguns, assault rifles, and mini-nukes. Fallout 3 is a first-person shooter / role-playing game. It takes place in the year 2277. That's 200 years after the nuclear war occurs in the game, and 30 years after the events have taken place in Fallout 2. Just like Oblivion, Fallout 3 boasts a huge freeform world to explore, with a very immersive storyline. This main storyline has our intrepid adventurer leaving the only home he's ever known, a Vault-Tec vault, in search of his missing father in the post-apocalyptic wastelands of Washington, D.C. In addition to the main story, there are more side quests than you can shake a stick at. I don't want to say too much about character creation, as I don't want to ruin the process for people that haven't played the game before. But let's just say that character creation in the game is kind of unique, or at least your character's entry into the world is unique. Okay, so let's talk inventory management. Inventory management in-game is handled using your Pip-Boy 3000. It's an electronic interface that allows you to monitor your health, amongst other things, when you're in fights, and can be also used to access your quest log, in-game maps, and even in-game radio stations. Combat in Fallout 3 is comparable to most other FPS games out there, with one real twist, that twist being called VATS, which is short for Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System. Going into this VATS mode essentially allows you to pause the game and target specific body parts of the enemies you're fighting. This often results in some pretty spectacular slow-motion cinematic scenes where body parts are flying everywhere. As you can see here in the video, targeting the leg of this raider in VATS has devastating effects. Fallout 3 features a karma system to keep track of your actions. Do something nice, like giving a poor, thirsty, dying wastelander a bottle of water, or rescue a slave, and you're going to get yourself some good karma. Do something slightly evil, say, I don't know, like placing a couple live grenades in the pockets of a local law enforcement officer, and well, you're guaranteed to get some bad karma. The graphics for this game are top-notch, and the lighting and effects are all outstanding. As for replayability, Bethesda's just released the first downloadable content update for the game called Operation Anchorage, and they have plans to release more in the future. Of course, Operation Anchorage is only available for a nominal fee. In addition, Bethesda has released a game editor for Fallout 3 called the GECK, which stands for the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. This is allowing modders to create new content for the game. Perhaps the only real downside of this game is the fact there's no multiplayer component whatsoever. To find out more about the game in the game, I thought it would be a good idea to go straight to the horse's mouth. So once in game, I headed to the ruins of Bethesda Studios to see if I could find any developers that had survived the nuclear holocaust. Yes, believe it or not, there are ruins of Bethesda's old offices in the game. Unfortunately, when I arrived there, to my abject horror, but not my surprise, the devs had all devolved into your typical post-apocalyptic raiders, which tried to kill me. So, I had to kill them. In closing, I have to say I really enjoyed playing Fallout 3. I think it is an excellent game with very few shortcomings. If you've enjoyed any of Bethesda's previous releases, you're sure to enjoy Fallout 3. Fallout 3 truly is your first choice in post-nuclear war simulations.